RG the Fed here, out and about bourbon hunting, going to meet up with Mr. Dollar Bill Will. ETA to the store will be 9:57, 18 minutes. Be 3 minutes before open. First stop on the books, Goody Goody Bedford. They didn't drop at all last month. I was told they should drop on Saturdays, but I was also told they probably won't put anything out till 1 p.m. when corporate tells them to. So the odds of them dropping at open probably slim to none, but that didn't stop us from walking into a Goody Goody the other day, them telling us they don't have a bottle, walking down the aisle and seeing, 4 rows of single barrel for $80. I think it was a tier 4, maybe a tier 1, but even then, still really good price, $80. So definitely going to be doing that if we can find one. And then probably swing over to specs. A lot of specs been dropping all week long. A lot of drama, a lot of BS. I've got some footage recorded. Gonna have to edit it. And we didn't pick up a bottle yesterday, so we'll have another clip where I'll probably be sitting in the room on the computer, and I'll be talking about what happened and all the drama that entailed. Yeah, I don't know. We picked up some bottles this week, just not the ones we were really shooting for. So budget's getting a little tight. Spent a little bit too much money. It's all right though. What's up, Josh, William Hall, Mark Duffy? We're gonna go meet up with Mr. Dollar Bill Will. So Goody Goody Bedford's gonna be the play this morning. I don't imagine us finding anything too crazy though. Corporates kind of put their hand all over Goody Goodies, so not ideal, but it is what it is. Go to specs after. A lot of specs been dropping. A lot of people were seeing Maker's Mark Cellar Age 2024 in specs, so still a chance to get another bottle. I'm almost out of the one that I have. Other than that, I'll do the specs over off of Harwood. Looked at they're kind of playing games yesterday, but not really sure if they got a truck or not. Not sure if they were supposed to get a truck or not. What's up, Cherry? Angel, thank you for the compliment on the mustache. So we're 16 minutes out from the store. That'll put us there 3 minutes before open. Goody Goody Bedford's where we're headed. See how that goes. I haven't done a live in quite some time. Gonna try to start doing a couple lives every once in a while for the morning hunts. Trying to videotape more of it. As far as the evening lives, we were doing them Monday nights. I don't know if we'll do them weekly. I feel like that's a lot of time to ask of you guys to tune in and watch, to show support. We only get 168 hours in a week, and if I do a 5-hour long live stream, that's a pretty good chunk of time on one night that I'm taking up. So I think we'll try to do a monthly live. I think is what we'll go. We might do bi-weekly depending on what's going to be going on. I got a new work schedule coming up though, so I'll be off 3 days a week instead of 2 days a week, giving us one extra day to film. So hopefully with the downgrade of live streams, we'll be able to upgrade the amount of videos we're able to get out and produce to you guys. So been slacking for sure. JL, what's up? Saturday morning, we're going to Goody Goody. The Divine Bricks talking about the W mustache. Justin said he did a decent fart, medium stank. Mr. Mom, what's going on? Yeah, so we're going to go check out Goody Goody and see if we can find anything. It's kind of a toss-up with that store in the first place. Some things are considered allocated, some things aren't. Some things they put out, even though it's not technically a drop before 1 p.m. But their drop, I think, is mainly Buffalo Trace product. I think that's what corporate has their hand in, and then I think the store manager has a choice if he wants to add any other allocated product to that drop, or if he wants to just put that out whenever he has the discretion and feels like doing it. Not really sure though. Nothing consistent with Goody Goody yet. Specs has been doing Some stores are better than others. Some stores will put out, the whole case. Some people or some stores are holding 1 or 2 bottles back from a case, and it's pissing people off. The distribution of the trucks too, the timing and everything. People know when the trucks are supposed to be there, and they're not there when they're supposed to be, so we're not sure what's going on. What's going on, Jack? So we'll see what goes on there with Specs, and then Total Wine. Their prices just keep going up and up and up. Kind of garbage. Did my hand delivery make it? It did. Thank you. I normally respond and make sure I let people know that it arrived. Everything arrived in one piece. Thank you. I finally got to actually grabbing them and pulling them out and looking at them from the box last night. So thank you. I am well. What a name. Uterus Destroyer 69. Love it. Total Wine, though. I emailed them about the Grand Reserve Lottery that I was unfortunately not selected for again, just to kind of get some information. Wasn't really complaining, but more wanted some more transparency. And then I get, some corporate emails back. I had several responses, and apparently back in June, they said June 11th, I was selected to go pick up a Victor's 10-year bourbon. Not once was I notified via email. Not once did it pop up on the app. No one told me anything. No one said anything. I didn't even know that I had the opportunity to buy one. So now, that wasn't even a Grand Reserve Lottery drawing. That was just a random bottle that corporate said I could go pick up. That pissed me off because Michter's 10 was on my third for my bottles that I wanted on this list, and I didn't get selected, and I never got notified for that one. So they really dropped the ball if they did give that bottle to me. I don't believe they did. If they did, I would have got an email. They don't go to spam. I have the email address saved as a contact. I checked, I looked through everything. I took screenshots of, I had one at like May 11th and one on like June 28th, but nothing in between, especially not June 11th. Nothing to do with priority access or being selected to go pick up a bottle. So that's pretty upsetting. No details on the Jack Daniel's pick yet. Riley and I were talking about that last night in chat, though. We probably will be doing a Jack Daniel's pick. We have not confirmed whether it will be a rye or a bourbon, but we will actually be picking it. It won't be just a pick that we slap our name on it and sell. It will be a pick that we actually are involved in picking the actual barrel and tasting it before we pick it. So I know some places like the big box stores, when they do a pick, they're just given a barrel and they just sell it. I can see your chat. Someone just said, can you see my chat? I absolutely can. The freaks are out this morning. What's up, Mark Duffy? So, Mark, we were going to go to Specs first, but they said Specs is empty, so we're going to go to Goody Goody first because it has the most potential. Mr. Dollar Bill Will said that's the move, so we're on our way right now. I saw a picture last night in chat. Someone was talking about, man, who was it? I'm drawing complete blanks right now. Someone wanted Blanton's on, I want to say, my live stream from Bourbon Hall. One at Goody Goody Bedford, so apparently Will's there, he's 2, so I'll be number 3 when I get there more than likely. I don't think people are going to line up at the store, we'll see though. Sorry, we're all over the place today. It should be barrel proof. I would imagine barrel proof. I don't think we would take anything less than a barrel proof, so bourbon or rye should be barrel proof at the very least. That should also help with the number of bottles per barrel. When you cut them down to their, 97 proofer, you're going to have a lot more bottles because they're cutting them. But at barrel strength, a barrel that normally holds 180 bottles is probably going to hold closer to, 125, 130. The store's obviously going to want to sell some of those bottles. I don't know how many the store's going to want. And then we'll definitely distribute the rest. Ideas, tater stickers. I've got a printer, a thermal printer, so we'll be doing some tater stickers. We'll probably do one that will be my brand, RG the Fed. We'll do another sticker that will be for the barrel picking group that we're going to be trying to implement into one of the Discord servers. And we'll put the stickers in the box, so we won't put them on the bottles. That way you guys can decide whether you want to keep those stickers or put them on yourself. I think that's the approach that we're going to take. So it'll be good. It'll work out. Try to get around these guys. We're getting ready to have to take an exit. These guys are driving slow. Here we go. Merge over real quick. Sorry about ignoring chat. Driving's definitely way more important than chat. Ain't trying to cause a wreck. 183 westbound. Haven't gone a goody goody in a while. Almost forgot how to get there. What's up, Jesus? The Bloody 81. Those 97 proof picks from the Jack Daniels are pretty good too. I did try one of them at my buddy's house. I wouldn't have never bought one without trying that first, so I'm glad he bit the bullet on that one. But man, that was actually a good pour. That nice Jack Daniels profile at a lower proof point, a lot less ethanol, a lot less burn. Barrel proofs aren't that bad too. Some of them are actually really light, even at 130 proof. But it's just so much easier to pound down a under 100 proof single barrel select. That's what they call them. Yes, Jesus, we will be doing it. Barrel pick will be through the Discord. More specifically, the relocation server, and also through my server. We still got to work out the details. We missed out. We almost had a barrel pick going. We had a Russell's private barrel lined up, but the barrel was sniped underneath us, so that was pretty unfortunate. But we had 134 bottles accounted for before the specs were even released. So this guy's just going to cut me off. He's got a turn signal on, so he's not asking for permission. He's telling me he's coming over. Good for him. Play Mountains by Stray Kids. Do I need to tell Spotify to play that? So the 100 proofers are in duty-free shops and airports. My dad's actually in Spain right now. He was showing me pictures of the duty-free stores, but being international over there, a lot more of their stuff is going to be Scotch, so they didn't really have any bourbons there, so hopefully the next couple stops will have that. He will be going to France, so I told him to be looking out for chartreuse, especially more than just the green or yellow label that we see here, so we can kind of get a harder to find, more allocated one, I would say, potentially exclusive from France or even exclusive from the duty-free shop. Riley did tease us with that Russell's private barrel, man. We were really close on that one. A couple of us were definitely hoping for that one, and we needed to have at least 120 bottles accounted for. A couple of us threw up $1,000 to get 12 bottles just to make sure we hit that goal. And then we were going to help whoever didn't get the memo or wasn't in the Discord or didn't get reached out to. In this case, Jesus doesn't have us on Discord that I'm aware of, which is fine, because I don't need 12 bottles. I over-pledged on purpose because I knew there'd be people who weren't able to respond, weren't able to see it, or were busy, or just they didn't get the notification at all because they're not on Discord. And then I was going to help them get their bottles too. That way no one's going to miss out on the pick. We should have enough bottles whenever we do these picks that I'll have a couple sitting back, a couple backups. The store that we're going through, it's a local store, so we'll have backups through them as well. We should be able to take care of you guys quite nicely and make sure that happens. So, and then because the tater stickers will be separate, they won't be all on the bottles. That way we're not having to print out all those stickers for the store too. It should be just fine. Yeah, this time the Russell's private barrel passed, Jesus, so we'll have another list that'll come up in the future. I don't think we'll have the same turnout for a Jack Daniels pick as the Russell's pick. Riley thinks we will. We might, when we talk about, this is the first pick to help, show interest, get the first one done and over with, get the money and the funds rolling in so we can make sure everything's going to run smoothly and really test the waters on how we can do it. We're going to kind of assembly align it and make sure that everything works out well. And then from there, after we can prove that we can move a barrel of Jack Daniels, because I think that's the guaranteed barrel pick, we're talking some tater bottles coming up too. It's rumored right now, so don't get your hopes up too much, but Eagle Rare store picks are in the pipeline as an option too. Got some guys that have the Buffalo Trace Sazerac accounts, so should be able to do something with that. So we'll see how that rolls. Let's see, buddy's going to Ireland soon. He's gonna grab me 2 of those Middleton Method and Madness Ambaranas. Yeah. I might have been drinking a lot when I decided on that facial hair. No, I just let it grow. I don't really cut my hair very often. I cut my hair maybe once every 6 to 9 months. We'll shave it all off and have the naked mole rat look. Rob Rhodes, what's going on? We're 2 minutes out from the store, guys. ETA's 9:55. That's 5 minutes before open. Dollar Bill Will should be in line. He said there was one other person there, so if no one else has showed up, we will be number 3. No idea if they're going to even have anything, if they're going to drop anything at all or not. From what I was told, they probably won't drop anything until 1 p.m., but we've proven that wrong a couple times. Yeah, Imrod, we don't know if it's going to be a bourbon or rye. We're not sure yet. He just said Jack Daniels. We were talking last night. It's more than likely going to be a barrel proof. If I had to guess, it'll probably be a rye, but can't really promise anything. Riley's running point on it, I'll tell you that. Riley's running point. He's got a store that'll help sponsor it, so they don't want to take the responsibility of the entire barrel is the problem. They don't have the funds to do that, and they don't want to store all those bottles. So essentially whatever barrel we get, the store will take about 1/3 of it, and we'll take the other 2/3. So it'll work out. Thomas Anderson, all the way up from Michigan, 37 degrees. Whoa, that's cold. I think it's like 80 degrees here right now. I'll be at Jack next weekend. Hell yeah. Have you tried Bull Run out of Oregon? I have. I like Bull Run. I've never had a bad product from Bull Run. What up, Will? I have no hope, no faith. What's going on? My own seat. I said my own seat.
Are you live?
Yeah, I am.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Let me get in on that. Well, Nizzle checking in.
Small Nizzle. We got Jeff in line. Number 1. He thinks there's going to be something here. I don't.
He does not think there's going to be anything here.
So they did tell me on Saturday if we call at like 12, they should tell us, but I don't think they even know.
That's what he said this morning too.
Good. How are you?
Okay.
What do we know?
Here to deliver the disappointment.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get a text or email like between 11:30 and 12 o'clock to see if I can put it out in the morning.
Can I send you a fake email right now?
Yeah. So, to make a long story short, call me between 12 and 12:15. If they say go ahead and put it out, I'll put it out exactly at 1. So give me a holler at 12, 12:15.
Okay. Fair enough.
12:15. And I will get my text or email 11:30 to 12 o'clock. Good, thanks, sir. All right.
Well, we're going to go in and try anyways whenever the store opens up. We got 3 more minutes. Last time they said they didn't have anything. We had the 4 Roses.
Yeah.
Got a couple more minutes, guys. We're just sitting on the tailgate waiting. 3 minutes. Some interesting lighting in the store, though. And then they got those little shopping carts in the corner with all their like discounted shit. Maybe we'll find some stuff to take to work today. Buy a bunch of stuff and drop it off for the boys.
I'm gonna get the text right now.
I know, I'm like, let me send him an email from my account and just...
It sounds like it's gonna take him like 45 minutes to bring it all out.
No, he probably just wants to do that to where it's like, oh, I have notification, I'm telling people if they call, that way they can get here and then put it all out at
I
once.
guarantee there's gonna be a ton of people here at like 11:30.
Like 12, like right.
I mean, they didn't even...
You know, I've been here like for a while already.
They didn't even drop anything last month at all.
This store? I don't think this store dropped.
Yeah, I don't think they dropped anything.
They also, I think they skipped another drop too. But they only had like 8 over here then.
I am not seeking Old Tub. Old Tub is a bottom shelfer that sits on the shelf. Matter of fact, I'll showcase the bottles here. I'm pretty sure they have some. Who drinks Old Tub? Is that Jim Beam that does that one?
Which one?
Jim Beam does Old Tub, right? We bought it. We did it like a budget pour. I think that was one that we tried, and that was the one where I went to pull the cork out, and it separated from the cork, like the topper, and I had to use a pair of like channel locks to pull the cork out.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't want to destroy it with a wine opener because I'm like, I can re-glue it, and then I was like, yeah, I got a cork graveyard. I'm just going to throw it away and replace the cork anyways. Oh, I meant seeing Old Tub. Yeah, no, we're not looking for it, and we do see it. I don't think anyone's looking for Old Tub. What's up, Michael Bortner? Still waiting, guys. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. So, last night, I was doing the dishes, and I sneezed, like, really hard, and now my back hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, my back is completely shot and strained.
I had a buddy who couldn't walk for like a week after that.
I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I know what I'm supposed to be doing at work today, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any of that. It's like that back left shoulder blade up on the upper back is just completely shot. I'm like, I don't feel like I could push or pull or lift anything right now.
you missed the opportunity, man. You shouldn't have said anything until started working.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hurt. All right, let's go see what they got. I just cut in front of Will.
What's that?
So I just cut in front of Will.
Yeah.
For all the bottles we're not going to find.
Lion's pride.
We'll go check out the allocated case for our extreme disappointment. And then we'll walk the bourbon aisle and hope to find something neat.
Beyonce in the house.
Sir Davis. You know, I got a private barrel of that Smoke Wagon rye.
Yeah.
It's like the same mash bill, and it was even cheaper than that. So I gave one to Brady to try,
Yeah.
and he's like, "This is the same thing, but cheaper and not celebrity endorsed." Some baccarats. Got the Boss Hog 10 up there. That's the Commandments for 600. Check the bourbon aisle. Wheel horse. Ain't nobody want that though. At least I don't. Milam and Green store pick. A big handle of Basil Hayden. Still got the Frey Ranch picks for $84.99. All the disappointment. Not seeing anything. We did get this bottle the other day. This is not bad. The 1885, 85 proof Green River. Got some Larceny barrel proof. B524 still. Haven't seen the C's come out yet. RD1. Got the maple. Long Branch. Bowman Brothers Small Batch. Sorry, Ryan, that you didn't get a notification. We kind of did this last second. Old Granddad for $23.99. Did we miss the old tub? They normally have old tub here, don't they? Henry McKenna. Where's all my 1783 Heroes Edition? Did someone clean them out? Anything on the ends? Middle West.
They got some fancy covers for the Mexico.
I don't think I've ever seen these in 375s. 86 proof for very old Martin. Some Stratahams. Oh, we were talking about the other day, and one of the guys was in chat. They have these for like the people who do the barrel picks in 1.75 liters. One of the guys that we ran into at one of the specs showed me a picture of one. I was like, oh my goodness, they let them buy it. It's just obnoxious. Yes, Ryan, apparently he's one of the good ones, and that's why this will be limited. And probably even copyright hit. Gotta love him playing the music.
Do you think I could stay in the break room till 1?
In the break room, you'd be like, hey, can I take a break? I need a break from bourbon hunting. Just set up a cot.
I'm just gonna bring a chair and set it in the front. Inside.
I am not seeing anything too crazy. There's a wheel horse rye for all you weirdos. Got the dark rye for the Basil Hayden. Heard that one's actually pretty decent. I guess we're gonna have to look at the tequila and see if we can find some chartreuse while we're here too, because bourbon and rye didn't turn out for us. It's all like Canadian stuff, right? Flip around to the other side.
After this, at specs, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this other 2 aisles though and see, and then we'll probably go to specs. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll have cellar aged. Wouldn't that be crazy? We're just moving quick, guys. We're just looking for chartreuse. We're not looking for anything else on this aisle. When we get to the back, we'll look at the tequila. Nope, no chartreuse. Tequila time. See if there's anything since last time I was here, if I can remember. Some of the bigger brands. Slowly learning which tequilas we're looking for. G4 Blanco down there for $47.99. El Tesoro single barrel, the Repo for $54.99. Mi gente. And we'll check the case. Always got fancy stuff in the case. Still got that last drop for $3,949.99. It's a 50-year Scotch. Pretty wild. Glenmorangie Signet for $273. It's pretty high. Might actually have my dad pick one of those up from the duty-free store. All right, I guess we'll go to specs.
Yeah.
For another round of disappointment. So yesterday, you went to the one on a hardwood, and they didn't drop it all.
Not while I was there. I haven't heard it. I didn't hear anything else.
And you were there till like 1. Pretty close to it. At least 12:30, right?
Yeah.
Didn't drop at all. And they had the truck there. I was at the East Chase store, and they didn't even have a truck until after I left.
I don't think you're gonna find wild turkey 8 year in Michigan. Pretty sure that's a exclusive as well. Now. Dave Ogleson, what's going on? Go swing by the specs and see what they got. It's only a hop, skip, and jump away. Oh man, my back hurts. It hurts to turn right. Russell single rick house. Ooh, how much on that one though? Probably a lot of money, right? A couple people over here at the specs. Let's go check it out. No luck yet, Hayden. No luck yet. Let's go check it out. Got the Tesla gang. People leave it empty-handed, so I'm going to say probably not. Probably disappointment. Oh, absolutely, Mr. Mom. I don't think it's mandatory state, though. Not that I'm seeing. Unless you want Basil Hayden's in here.
Yeah, I think I'll save my $70 for someone else. Like, give me a sample and buy one and give me a sample. I'll be happy with that.
If you saw my bank account, I probably shouldn't be buying anything today, but if we find the right bottle, I'm buying.
Yeah.
What's up, Frosty?
Probably my favorite.
This is where they keep all their random allocated shit. Weather Special Reserve and Buffalo Trace.
Johnny Drum.
Bowman Brothers and Isaac Bowman, but no John Jay. Will's doing the Lord's work and asking for her to go check the system, so they're gonna go see if they have any Maker's Mark cellar aged. If they do, obviously he's gonna get dibs on the first bottle. I already have one, but if I can get one, yeah, we'll probably buy it. I don't see why we wouldn't buy it. American Hero Edition down there for $18.97. Let's see. Let's see if they have any chartreuse here. We did pick up a bottle of the green chartreuse the other day, so we're really only looking for the yellow. And I don't see any. Looks like this store will be a bust as well. Got some flavored stuff over here, just seeing what they have. some honey stuff. Anything at high proof, maybe we would entertain it. But I think most of these are not even 80 proof or greater. Yeah. Nothing.
So they didn't receive any.
Didn't receive any. I believe it.
Maybe Wednesday. She said. Well, I'll have to do my own research.
They do still have some of the Christmas gift sets from last year. Pretty good deal on this one. You get a Balcones Glencairn. The Lineage bottle is about the same price as this. I think it's the exact same price. And you get two little other offerings, the single malt and the pot still. Pretty sure the Lineage is just a single malt that's 1 year age stated to greater. So instead of 2 years, be 3 years. What a bust. I guess I'm gonna run over the specs on Harwood and see if maybe I get lucky and they'll do something for me if they got anything.
Possible.
But you said they didn't have nothing, so.
I am gonna go to Tarrant look for see if they have any of that 4 Roses book.
There you go. Yeah, I'll have to tell you about the drama from yesterday, but
There's more drama?
it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I missed it last night. I think I jumped on right when you dropped
Yeah.
off. So
There was a lot, man. It was bad.
catch up.
I'm pretty sure I started it too. But I left, so I wasn't there for it.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right. All right. Let's get going. We got at least one more store. It's the infamous store. Infamous because of its cell phone reception. Famous because of the bottle scores that we've got from this location. So let's see if we can get over there. On our way to work. Brook Hill. I have not heard of Brook Hill. This next store is 10 minutes away. Oh, I hate going to these stores and having the bus, but I mean, you can't win every time, and honestly, it saves me money when we don't find stuff. Traffic infractions, baby. Traffic infractions. You want to hear the drama? Do you want to hear it now live, or do you want to wait till I get a video that's going to be the rough, unedited copy that's going to get posted? We got some video footage of us going bourbon hunting yesterday, and we didn't get a bottle while we were there because we were waiting for the truck. But while we were waiting for the truck, they gave us numbers. So I was number 5 in line. And I couldn't wait till the specs on East Chase was supposed to drop Stag 24 Alpha. So we're waiting for the Stag, and I had to go to work. So I had two choices. I do the responsible thing and I go to work, or I call out and wait for a chance at a bottle that may or may not actually drop or even be on that truck. So I pass my ticket along to someone else. Not the next person in line, someone else. Now this person is someone that I trust that would buy something in my best interest, in my spot, in my place, for me. I have missed out the last 2 weeks on pretty much every allocated bottle that I've been looking for to buy at the store at MSRP. So I gave this person my ticket. She's waiting in line for me. It comes time for everybody to get back in line and line up. She's got number 5 now, and was clearly not number 5. This guy's trying to speed up to not let me over when our lane ends and has to merge. So that guy's just being a jackass. Sorry. So I give my ticket up.
She goes to get in spot, so she's going to take spot number 5. Now, clearly she's not me, so they're like, wait a second, why are you up here? You got here after open. And I told her, I said, all I would do is just show her the ticket, show him the ticket, show him that you're number 5 in line, you're taking my place. And he did not have that one bit. So the guy that was number 6 in line, I want to try to use internet appropriate language. That guy decided he was going to force his way in front of her and was yelling and screaming at her and causing such a ruckus that the store manager and employees got involved. Over a bottle of bourbon, this guy was ready to start what almost appeared like, and this is just from what I heard over the phone, I wasn't there, I left, almost willing to start a physical altercation over a bottle of liquor. Now, I get that he was waiting there at roughly 6:45 in the morning, but I was there before him, so if he wanted to be further up in line, he could have got there earlier. I gave up my spot after waiting for over 4.5 hours, roughly almost 5 hours of waiting, to someone who was going to buy a bottle on my behalf, and this guy cut in front of her. So he's now number 5, she's number 6. And from what I've gathered from the guys, because I knew everybody that was in front of me, I didn't know him, but I knew everyone that was in front of me, there was 5 bottles of Stag, and the person that bought the bottle on my behalf, proxying for me, did not get a Stag. This guy took it. So not only did I miss out on Stag 24A on being able to purchase it for myself, which I would have absolutely done, I was 100% there before him, but my proxy missed out because this guy wanted to throw a fit, almost fight somebody over a bottle of liquor and cut. Now, the hope is that he bought the Stag and he plans to drink it at least. But if he doesn't, that pisses me off even more, because the second bottle that was able to get purchased that my proxy got for me was a Weller 12. And they roughly have the same secondary value. So if he's one of those flippers, like, I don't even know why he's complaining or crying. And this is an old man. This is not, you said that this guy needs to learn his lesson and outsourcing and teach them ladies first. This is an old dude, an old fat dude to be that has an extreme attitude problem towards the whole matter. Other parties got involved and they were crying and complaining too, and it didn't even impact or affect them. The only person that should have had an impact on would have been this guy, and it would have been no impact to him at all if I would have just stayed to get my bottle, because guess what? I would have got the Stag and he wouldn't have. So I don't understand why he couldn't, let this lady who's buying proxy for me. This isn't a lane. I was getting ready to drive on the shoulder. Sorry, guys. I thought it was a lane. This car's driving slow. So we got a Weller 12. Could have had a Stag 24A. Could have got it at MSRP. We just couldn't wait that long, so we had someone else buying on our behalf, and it just didn't work out for us. So I'm going to make a video about it. I've got, me waiting in line about what time I got there. I've got some footage of the bourbon aisle, so we can do a little video of the actual bourbon hunting itself and showing off what I could find and show. And then I was going to do one while we actually got in line and got our allocated bottles, but obviously I didn't stay around for that. So it'll be a clip to me probably sitting in the chair behind my computer and talking about the situation that happened. And I'll try to talk it out. I'll try to be nice about it. It's more of a morals and ethics thing. It'll be one of those things where I'm going to ask the question, is it okay and acceptable to let someone take your place in line as proxy? I don't feel like that's any different than someone who's paying for someone to wait in line for them. There are people out there that I promise you are paying someone to wait in line for them to get a bottle. That's an option. Or is that bad practice? Should I have just walked out of the line and let everybody move up spot? That's going to be the question, as far as, did I do the right thing by, passing my ticket along to someone who was going to buy a bottle on my behalf for me, because I wouldn't be able to get it on my own because of work restraints? I mean, it could have been anything. It didn't have to be work related. We could have said, you know, I had to go because my mom's in the hospital, or I had to go because, you know, I have to pick up my kid from school. Like, whatever the reason might be, someone was not able to wait the entire duration, but they'd already been waiting over 5 hours for a bottle. Can they pass their ticket along to the next person that would buy on their behalf, or should they just step out of line and give up that spot and let everyone move up one? I guess that's the question. So that'll be what I talk about and see how that goes. And then as far as, you know, whether it's right or wrong, I don't really care. I didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. I just passed my ticket along to someone who's going to buy by proxy. Even if I wasn't, if I gave the ticket to somebody, I waited that time in line and I gave it to somebody that I wanted to get a bottle. What's the problem with that, even if it's not for proxy? Like, what if I wanted her to get the bottle? What if I wanted her to be able to buy something? Because she's helped take care of me several times. Matter of fact, this same person purchased 2 bottles of Stag store picks for me, put my name on the receipt, and left it at the store for me to go pick up. So she already had them paid for. That way he wouldn't sell them out from underneath me while I'm still on my way to that store. So yeah, I'm going to try to take care of the people that take care of me too. So that was my big gripe, my big complaint. That guy was a jerk, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care what his stance is on the matter about me stepping out of line. Those guys step out of line all the time to go to the bathroom or go get food. Does that mean they have to give up their spot in line because they left? Because if that's the case, then I would have moved up in line a couple times. All right, we're at the next store though. You know what? We might actually have some footage of him. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really concerned about putting the dude on blast like that. But you bet if I see him again, I'm going to ask him where my Stag 24A is and ask him if he opened it or flipped it. All right. Yeah, the guy does just suck, Frosty. We're at specs right now. See if we can maintain cell phone reception. 5 there, 4 or 5. Yeah, entering the vortex, man. It's tough in here. Special proof, 101 proof, comes in a white box. Interesting. It's a Maker's Mark 101 proof. Some Larceny barrel proof. Still got all the 1792 full proofs and track you could ever want. Albert sent us some information about store drops, so we'll have to check in and tune into that afterwards. Alright, I don't see anything we have to buy. We're going to go trying to find our normal energy drinks and Powerades if they got them. They haven't had a Coke truck in a while, so they don't have any of the Powerade Zeros. Oh, they did get it. They restocked. We got lots of them. Hell yeah. These are my favorite mixed berry Powerade Zeros. Always get 2 of them for work, so thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'll get that video uploaded and posted for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.